Oh,
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I still like the sweater. Gosh.
Patty didn't hit at him, so you know, go ahead then.
Where are you at with kind of a unique spot for you guys? Of this is probably the last time you're going to leave the Metro to play softball. Like, how big of a relief, excitement? What's all that?
I mean, it's kind of sad when you say it like that, but no, I think it's a grateful thing that we got to do what we did, and like, are you talking as seniors, right?
Yeah,
in general?
well, yeah, just that. Well, the team last road trip, you guys will be in Oklahoma. The
Oh
rest of the
yeah.
way.
I think it's gonna be fun. I think we're this is our next big like test that we've had coming from Texas. We have been home this whole time, so I think it's gonna be a good battle, and I think we're gonna have like another challenge upon us, and we're gonna be excited about it. And I think this is gonna prepare us very well for the rest of the way.
How much have you enjoyed playing the different positions Patty's had you play since you've been here?
Yeah, no, it's super fun. I think I take advantage of it because I'm not going to be doing this one day, and I think my body gives me the ability to do the things I can do. So I think I just take it as like, hey, someone is dying to do this right now, so why not maybe me, you know?
To play first, did you need a different glove?
No, it depends. I can use the first baseman's glove, but I just kind of like my glove. I'm kind of superstitious in that
That's
way.
what I thought you were using.
Yeah.
What have you learned from working with Avery?
I just think me and Avery, I'm grateful to have our friendship because I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't be able to be in that spot just between like the way we're competing with each other. But I think we make each other better, and I think that what we have is really special, and a lot of people cannot find that. But what I learned from Avery is that she is one of the best infielders you can probably name in the country right now, and I think as well she's gonna be named for the rest of the year and her years coming on in her career.
Started to talk about it, but for you seniors, last road trip, what's that kind of like?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it, but I think it's going to be kind of bittersweet. It's going to be a long flight, so it's kind of cool. We get to sit there and kind of think about it and just have a good time. And I think road trips are always fun because like that's when you get your closest with your teammates because you're on the bus together, you're doing hotel things together, you're in the same room. So it is very bittersweet, but it's going to be fun, and I'm super excited just to see us go to UCF for the first time for the Big 12. So, yeah.
You guys get any good restaurants you get to go to, or are
I'm
the
not
games
sure.
at
I
such
haven't.
the
Yeah,
point that you never can go to any places?
Yeah, I don't know yet. We haven't looked at the itinerary. I don't think we've got it yet. But yeah, I mean, if we have I don't think we have the time to, but if we could, Coach would definitely let us.
Sunday, Patty talked about you guys still working on firing on all cylinders. Every team's different, but what are some of the tenets of like teams that come together and play their best softball in June? What's that look like?
I think it's chemistry all the way. I think it's who has each other's back at the end of the day. The harder the game gets, that's when the pressure and people start to break, and it's going to be who can have your person next to you's back. And overall, just like, hey, if you don't get it done, I'm going to get it done for you. And I think passing the bat, just having a good mentality. And I think when we know that the end's near, you don't want to feel like you're putting everything together at one time. You want to build that relationship in the fall and stuff like that. So I feel like we're going to be in a good spot. I think I know people are, freaking out because of like whatever losses we had. I think the chemistry always gets better by the time with stuff like that, for sure.
Does that ever hit you like that it's almost finally coming to an
You guys
end?
are killing me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, I just don't think there's a professional league. I might be playing in that, yes, but I think the way we are with each other day in, day out, and the teammates and the friendships and the long life memories that you make are going to be the worst part about being done with softball. I think the softball is going to be, it's going to be sad. I can't play no more, but I think it's the girls that are around that's going to be the sad part. I think it does suck, but it's a lot of people can't even be in this position. I think that's where I get my joy from, is like there's people that I know from my hometown that never got the opportunity that I did. So just me like knowing like, hey, these are my lifelong friends just because I played a game that's, a diamond and I hit a yellow ball and make the play and go to first.
Coach has talked a lot about having no regrets. Is there something personally you thought of that like maybe like, oh, I want to try to accomplish this before it all comes to an end?
Yeah, I think just every day in, day out, it's so hard to play at this level, especially where we're at. I think sometimes you can be like, I don't have 100 right now, and my body can't stick to what it's at. But I think that's where I kind of got the like, hey, one day I'm not going to be doing this, so I need to give it all I got, and I got to go for it. So I think, that's a good question. I think it's just more of like, why not just leave it out on the table? I have nothing to lose.
It would be hard to do down the stretch, especially with like the level of competition you guys are about to play. But like, what about playing all 9 positions in one day, or something like that?
I'm gonna ask Coach if I can throw a pitch on senior day.
You still work at catcher?
I do not, no.
2 more for Alynah.
What's kind of like the biggest thing you've taught Avery throughout this whole season?
I mean, I don't think I've really taught Avery anything. She knows what she's doing. I think it's more of like I've taught her how to be just a good teammate, I feel like, but her too. She's taught me how to be a good teammate and appreciate each other's talents and how we can work together to be the best one person at that position. So, yeah.
You mentioned chemistry builds every game. Coach kind of mentioned how you guys internally handle the outside pressure. Just talk about a little bit about that dynamic within the locker room.
Yeah, I think once you said the chemistry, I think we kind of came to a conclusion that we're not going to let the outside world kind of dictate our moods or what's going on. And I think Coach does a good job about that too. But I think it's more of like just us personally, I don't even think that's really a bother of us right now is the outside world. I just think we just need to know that no matter at the end of the day, it's the 21 in that locker room that we have each other's back. And whoever says whatever about us, it doesn't matter because we all love each other. So,
Thanks.
yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Alynah.
Alynah.